Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. I passed the true test today, by the way, of seeing if the weight is actually going down, and I wore a white shirt, Lewis.
No. Wait, what?
I wore a white shirt, man.
So wearing a white shirt determines if you're losing weight, not a scale?
Yeah, because white shirts make you look fat. You know this already.
Yeah, but why not just get on a scale? Why say, you know what? I'm gonna wear a white shirt, see how it looks.
No. Because people been saying I look good in black shirts, right?
Okay.
They're like, yo, you look like you losing the weight. I'm wearing black. I wore white, and they're like,
it's
yo,
an
you
illusion.
looking mad.
Yeah.
You looking mad slim right now, bye. And I was like, you know what I'm saying?
So the white shirt
that means it's real.
is working.
That was a real test with other people, right?
Got it.
Because the black shirt is an illusion, whether we want to believe it or not. It's an illusion, all right?
Is that why you think Fresco wears only black, even though he claims he works out every day?
No, I think black is just the easiest thing to wear because I have a bunch of black shirts as well.
Okay.
But I have like the occasional, I got the tan shirt, you know? I got an orange shirt. I got a couple white tees, you know what I'm saying? And I try to keep them crispy, but the thing is I sweat a lot. So after like 2-3 wears, the armpit gets yellow, bro, and it's over for me. You know what I'm saying? It's GG's. It's GG's, bro.
Are you saying the slimmer you are, the more colors you can wear?
Yeah. You look better in more colors if you're slim. No gym. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
It's the truth.
I mean, you don't see heavyset people wear any kind of clothes. I think at this point in our society, nobody cares. They just wear what they want.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you can't. But does it look good? No.
I mean,
if I wore orange last year, I look like a pumpkin. All right. I was more round last year, you know?
Okay.
You feel me? And that's just the truth. Feel you.
All right. Now,
I don't like, being round with orange is crazy.
Now, what weight are you now and where do you want to be?
I don't know.
Are you like a large white t-shirt or you want to be a medium white t-shirt? Or
no, right now I do everything XL just because I like stuff bigger anyways.
Okay.
I don't think I ever want to get to medium again. Plus, I have too much muscle mass at this point.
Also, you're muscular now. You got the muscles.
Yeah, so like even like right now, I'm wearing an XL, right? But if I wore a large, it'd be like this.
Okay.
Like super tight around the bicep area. I work with kids. I can't have that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it doesn't work that way.
You think they'll joke on you because it's too tight?
No, they wouldn't joke on me, but it'd just be weird because there's the kids comment on everything. So if I'm showing off muscle, they're like, "Oh my God, Mr. Chris!" I don't need kids grabbing on my arm. I don't need any of that. You know what I'm saying? I already get enough with the little kids thinking I'm a jungle gym, and they see muscle. The little kids see like you can pick stuff up, and they're like, "Oh my God, let me climb it," and they just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how kids are, bro. It's mad annoying.
So how does it feel to be back at work? Last time we recorded, you were just 2 weeks out of returning back to work. How does it feel?
My kid called out today, so it was a good day. But it feels good, man. Being in the house is nice. Don't get it twisted. I actually got a lot done this summer, as you guys know. I've been posting everything every day, all night, and I'm gonna keep it going because I figured out the formula. But it feels nice, to have more interaction with different people, and have a healthy balance of just being outside, getting some oxygen, getting some sun. You know what I'm saying?
Vitamin D.
Yeah. Listen, bro, I think my body's just getting used to working out now, so I need it. I feel weird not going to the gym now.
That's good. And then did you take a selfie for the ladies today?
No, I made a video. I told you I made a video.
No, but a selfie. I know you made a video, but you didn't do a selfie.
No, no selfie, bro.
Showing your calves.
I've been going the last couple of days. I haven't taken a selfie at all.
You don't think it's weird to take a selfie as a man? Don't you feel that's a more feminine thing?
Like
you're like this, holding it up like this. Like that's not
I mean,
weird.
you're old, so I mean, that's how you take selfies. That's
How
how you
else
take
would you take a
selfies,
selfie?
know?
I'm holding the phone and I'm looking, and that's a selfie. Well, how else do you take a selfie?
I don't do the lean smile and like that face you just made was crazy, bro. That face you just made for your selfie was wild.
But how do you take selfies?
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, like that. But that's like a once a month occurrence. You know what I'm saying?
So once a month, the people get a I think that's a lie.
And the once a month occurrence is usually after like a haircut.
Yeah, because you post a haircut. Like, yeah, you do that.
I feel nice. I'm about to go grocery shopping, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get the fresh cut, you gotta go shopping or something. You gotta go to Target.
You just gotta go outside. You gotta go show it off. As a
single man, you gotta go to Target with a fresh cut and find you a wife. You heard?
Now,
especially during this season, they got the Starbucks in there. Get you some pumpkin spice. You feel me?
But wait,
everything nice.
Do you think this is where you start to pick a woman after your 30s? You get a haircut, you go straight to Target.
Fellas, listen. I'm not ready, but if you ready to find a nice woman,
you don't go to a bar no more.
That likes Halloween and like all that kind of stuff and like holidays, go to Target, dog. Get a haircut, go to Target, and I guarantee you,
this is a clip.
mad shorties in there, bro. Looking mad good. You heard? Straight out the gym.
So
I'm telling you.
I got a good question. What big store has the prettiest woman? Is it like Costco? Is it Walmart? Is it Target? You know, who has the better looking woman? Is it
out of those that you just mentioned? Out of those that you just mentioned, it has to be Target.
So Target is the number one.
By far. I used to go to Walmart all the time. I used to go to Walmart all the time, especially in Florida. Target, I remember the first time I went into Target because I always avoided it, but I went to a Target and I was just like, yo, is this what it's like? Like they got, you know what I'm saying? They got some kind of bread that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They taking care of business.
Okay.
And it's lit over there.
All right.
Target's nice, chat. I'm telling you right now. That's where the mommies is at.
Interesting.
The single mothers. No, I'm just telling you. I think I want to do like a photo every 30 days of like the progress that I made body wise. Like I'm gonna do shirtless and everything. I'm showing titty,
Okay, so are you getting a tripod to set up your phone or does it selfie?
No, I'm gonna just take a picture like looking in the mirror like, yo.
So are you gonna do the fresco one where you just like you hold like this and you look to the side like you saw something in the distance?
Because here's the thing. That's to me, that's regular, but getting the whole extra, like I'm not a fitness person, right? I'm not like a fitness guru. I'm not gonna tell you how to do a workout. I'm gonna just do what I know and figure it out.
I feel you.
I'm not gonna invest in like a tripod and all this extra stuff. I'm putting my phone on the floor. That's what I did today. I put my phone on the floor, leaned it up against my water bottle, and recorded like one set of my workouts each. That's it.
Okay.
That's what I did.
What kind of workout were you doing? You doing dips? What were you doing?
I did chest and back today. So I did some, you know what I'm saying, some wing stuff and then the backward wing stuff. And then I did some lat pulls like this. Hang. Get the, you know what I'm saying, get this part looking sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Girls like a nice back. You know what I'm saying? Women like a nice back. I got a big one right now, but I want to get it toned and muscular. Did you do a
survey or something? I've never heard a woman say, I love a nice back.
You know, because if you got a nice back, you literally could pick them up and do things. You know what I'm saying? Like Shannon Sharp.
We're going to get into that after you you finish your post.
All right, we're good.
All right, do your intro, man. Even though we had 10 minutes of... we had 10 minutes of intro already. This guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Art of Nonsense podcast, episode 8. I am Chris Anthony, and that's...
Lan Mind is explosive.
Kaboom, baby. And we're here with another banger.
That's just Chris doing his intro for his YouTubes, man. He's been doing so many videos, he can't get it out of his system.
That's how really stuck in my brain, bro.
That's how he greets women.
And I had
like,
no...
I'm sorry.
I
got
no
another banger
idea
for you. I'm sorry.
Why I started saying it, but I can't stop it, bro. What does that even mean?
Let me ask you a question, because I noticed this in your videos, man. And you could be honest, you could lie, I don't care. Why do I feel sometimes in your intros, you're like whispering, like, have another banger for your head top.
Only at
Why
that
there's
part,
not?
though.
Why there's
That's
no
just
like
me being
energy? There's no
stupid.
loudness. There's like no excitement. Like YouTube.
Because I want to emphasize what kind of banger it is, right? If it's a chill banger, you gotta put, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put the banger down.
Okay,
but if it's a hype banger, like for our collab video, I was hyped for that one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you're not trying to wake up your
together.
neighbors or anything. That's what I'm asking.
Nah, I be chilling, man.
Oh, okay. They never complain
I mean?
like you're too loud. They never say anything.
Nah, I'm never too loud, and I always record my stuff in like the middle of the day when nobody's home. So
I feel like sometimes you're just
separately.
like nobody's around. YouTube.
I really should start like doing my intros while I'm streaming, but like it's hard, you know.
So remember,
my brain doesn't go there.
Yeah. It's a different setup. So we were just talking about your back and why women like big backs. Recently, Shannon Sharp from Club Shay Shay, First Take, Hall of Famer, NFL. We thought his phone was hacked from IG Live as he was getting his business in, as the kids say.
Yeah.
And
that was the initial.
Yeah, we thought it was a hack.
He said.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was by mistake. He didn't even know, which is kind of weird because you have to go into the app, then you have to go into the icon, then you have to press
Shannon.
Like there's a lot of steps.
Shannon, stop lying, bro. You're lying. You're a liar.
So you think he did this on purpose, but then he's just saying like, oh, it was a mistake.
Bro, in order to go on Instagram Live, you have to open the app, actually go to the camera section, and then scroll to Instagram Live.
It can't just be one button press.
Because you have to, it starts off, it shows on the story, right?
Yeah.
So if it was a random story, hey, I get it. He messed up. But then you also have to press the features to go live, right? Is it 18 plus? Is it this? Is it that?
Yeah. There's a lot of steps.
And then you have to press go live. Shannon, stop lying. It's okay. Right? There's been a lot of rumors circulating that you don't like women, right?
I didn't hear that.
People have been saying that he's
I remember he was wearing
the
the bag and they were like making fun of him.
So people have been trying to say that he's a little bit on the, on the other side. He's a homosexual man.
Yeah, he has no kids. He's not married. So this is a lot of speculation.
There's a lot of rumors going around that he doesn't like women of color and all this kind of stuff. And, I think there's a reason he kept saying the woman's name so people could do their investigative work and find out who Michelle is. Okay. But stop lying. You're a liar, man. You did that on purpose. It was a publicity stunt. I don't care what nobody says.
But what more publicity he needs? He has Club Shay Shay, which is great. He has Nightcap with Ocho Cinco.
To address these rumors that have been circulating.
And he hasn't been fired or let go from ESPN either. So,
They're not letting him go. He brings in numbers. He's an entertaining guy, and then if he was going to get fired from all that stuff, first of all, he would have to show something, right? Audio was one thing.
Paul Pierce got fired for having booty shaking his face on his live.
Again, he showed it.
Yeah.
Nothing was shown here, right?
You just heard.
It's just an audio experience, okay? Nothing was shown here, so he didn't show anything. Plus, he already talks crazy on his Nightcap show with Ocho. If he was gonna get fired, he would have got fired for that.
You're right.
It's not happening, right? Now, unless he walked out and started showing the whole POV
thing.
and started bugging out, which he didn't. Thank God. but like he's fine. He's gonna be fine. And it'll probably bring more people to the show.
Yeah.
Like,
people
all
that
his
don't
other
even know
shows
about him,
well.
now they know, and they're like, oh, I want to see what this guy's about.
It's probably going to bring a woman demographic that, you know what I'm saying? They liked hearing.
Or he may get more sponsorships from other.
Some Blue Chew, you know what I'm saying? Hit him up, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue, because he sounded like a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up?
Ocho made fun of him like, we gotta work on your endurance.
Yeah, he was bugging, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, it's like,
and he's fit, bro. Like, you see him, he's fit. The guy's ripped. He's in his 50s.
Not even just that. It's like, it sounded like they've been doing it for a minute when the live went going.
No, he said he walked. I got the audio. I'm gonna play it. But he said he walked in, threw his phone down, and got going.
Because if that's the case, they, like Ocho said, it was too quick, right? It was like you was
like
in
4 or
there
5
for a
minutes.
minute.
Yeah.
No, you was in there for a minute beforehand. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play what he responded to as the audio came out.
To hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons.
Stop
people
it.
count on Shannon. Shay Shay Media Club, Shay Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. And I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home.
Right.
And I'm very disappointed in myself. Not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people
millions and billions
age that engage in activities.
He's trying to be so PR with this whole thing. Is so funny.
That's what is BS, yo. I get it though.
I'm disappointed in myself. I let a lot of people down. My kids, I reached out to them. I called them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously.
That one I get.
down?
The kids I get. No, but the kids I get.
Okay.
No kid wants to hear that from your parents. No way.
Came in. I threw my phone on the bed.
See?
I
Engaged in an activity.
I
did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works.
Come on now.
And so all of a sudden my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while,
because you out here getting busy, baby.
Fritz, who's been my longtime marketing guy, he finally got through to me and he said, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hitting no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again.
But you know what they're talking about. Once he says they can hear, you're like, oh, okay, I'll stop.
Right.
He said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. It's hard stop.
Stop
but
it.
I think that's BS, man. I just think it's BS. There's no way.
He had some time to come up with the story.
Yeah.
Lies. I don't care. And it's okay. Listen.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do your thing. That's what they wanted to do. Like, I get it. Maybe that's like him promoting his next endeavor, which is like the OF or something, you know?
I don't think he needs that. He got money, bro. He got money.
I know, but listen, what's more money? People, the women probably want to see it now. They heard it. Now they want to see the visual experience, you know?
Now, wanting to see someone is something that the NFL fans won't see this Super Bowl with Lil Wayne not performing in his hometown of New Orleans. It has been... Why are you clapping? You like the transition?
That was good. That was good.
So it's been announced that Kendrick Lamar will be performing at this year's Super Bowl in New Orleans. And a lot of people, such as people like Master P and other rappers, have gave their 2 cents in disappointment of Jay-Z, who I didn't even know picks these selections for the Super Bowl performances, or he has to say. I don't know. So they were saying, oh, there's a conspiracy because why didn't you go with Drake? And you know there was a big beef that happened over the summer, and Kendrick Lamar just destroyed him with this track. And people were saying like, oh, this is like a slap in the face to Drake, and he's gonna be performing this song that's about Drake that just blew up in front of millions of people on the Super Bowl. You think this is a good idea?
So you got to think about it from their perspective, right? As you just said, it's the biggest hip hop beef we've had in forever.
Yeah, it's the biggest song. Yeah,
the biggest song of the year.
Yeah,
he's clearly the hottest rapper at the moment. Duh.
But they don't always do this, so keep that in mind too. Like a lot of Super Bowls, the performance, the halftime show, they don't usually pick the hottest artists.
Not even just I know, but they pick a hot artist. Right?
Yeah. The show was last year, but he didn't have anything going on. He didn't have like a new song that was hot.
They never really pick hip hop artists. They had one hip hop thing, and that was the whole thing with Detroit, LA, and Eminem, and
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige.
Right. So this is, and I get both sides of people being upset about it. Right. because this is the first time they chose a solo hip hop act.
Yeah, which I thought was weird.
The show.
Yeah.
But and the whole thing with being in New Orleans, they've been in New Orleans before. They've never gotten Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The city also gets a vote on who they want to bring. So if anything, they want to be mad at New Orleans. They're the ones disrespecting the person from their hometown. They chose Kendrick.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Jay-Z is not the final say. I'm pretty sure he just brings suggestions as to who to like put on the show, and then the city votes on it. Okay. They wanted Kendrick.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think that was a good choice though?
Yes, Kendrick's a phenomenal performer.
Okay.
He's very,
and I do agree. His performances have been crazy. And
he's
been great.
Very theatrical.
Yes.
With the way he performs as a hip hop artist, which is not easy to do.
I agree. I agree.
If there was going to be any hip hop artist to do something by themselves, he makes the most sense at the moment, right? Him or J. Cole probably makes more sense than a lot of other artists.
And this will be after the election too. Keep that in mind too. So it may be a little political in his messages too. So that's
he might drop an album before it comes.
Yeah,
before the performance happens.
Yeah.
But you know, it's tough because I love Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne's one of the best rappers ever of all time. In his heyday, I would have probably fought for it more. Right? When like Carter 3 and all that stuff was happening. Lit. Right? Like right now, Lil Wayne, he's a terrible performer. He's horrible right now.
Yeah, people were showing footage from WrestleMania 2 years ago, and
like
it was
bad. Hip hop Erykah Badu. It's just not good. His dreads look like they're falling out, and I love Lil Wayne.
And he's getting older, is a little bit different. His energy, I mean,
him doing a full show probably wouldn't have been as entertaining as a Kendrick Lamar.
But you would think he will bring the whole YMCMB crew, Nicki, Drake, like he'll bring that.
But then they also have to take into account a lot of those songs are like extremely inappropriate, right?
I guess, yeah.
What are they gonna play? Back that ass up on the Super Bowl?
Juvenile, what?
Juvenile would have came.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You feel me? Like he would have been there. He would have been there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You feel me? So like he probably would have the Hot Boys out. Yeah, like it would have been tough. Yeah. And I just don't think at the moment he's popular enough to be there.
Yeah,
right?
Because when you think of the whole landscape of the halftime show, it's a popularity contest amongst others, right? So he's very big in the hip hop community, but he hasn't had a hit song in many years. He hasn't had an album drop, but he's well received and respected in the hip hop community. It's not big enough on a scale of a Super Bowl halftime show.
I think that's why people are upset too, because it's New Orleans.
Yeah.
And that's his hometown. So I get, like I said, I get the outrage. I understand it completely. It's just like, listen, if this is what they chose, you can't be mad at one person. It's not all up to Jay-Z. There's a whole team behind it. There's a whole voting system behind it. And that's what they chose, man. You can't be upset about that. Now, are you disappointed that you wanted it to be Lil Wayne? Sure. I could understand that. But either way, I think Kendrick's going to do a great job. He's obviously going to do the Not Like Us. I can't see him doing a performance and not.
Yeah, the song, that's his biggest song. Let's be real.
Yeah. There's no way.
But it's going to be crazy, right? Like knowing that, like imagine if Ether was being performed at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
You know, that has to hurt Drake a lot. That has to. I don't care what it says. Especially because he got the song with J. Cole talking about how they're as big as the Super Bowl. So it's like they got a song that's made for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they're not invited.
Yeah.
But you got Kendrick, who got the whole world singing that he's a PDF file. And that has to hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
But as a Lil Wayne fan, I probably wouldn't have wanted to see him embarrass himself.
That's interesting.
I wouldn't have wanted to see him embarrass himself. You know, it's just the same way I feel about like Eminem.
Speaking about
Kanye,
real quick, did you hear the LL Cool J Eminem track? I know you're gonna say it's trash.
I've heard that. That's old.
What do you mean? They just came out with a music video.
A music video, yes, but the song's
and this is on LL Cool J's new album.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the audio until like
single.
recently, like a week ago.
That was the first single.
Okay, so you heard it. What do you think?
I did hear it. It's not the best song ever. It's good, but it's not like Are you hyped about it like that? Don't lie.
No, I thought it was cool. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. It's cool, but like
it wasn't anything that blew my mind.
I'm never listening to that again, bro.
No, it's not something that I jammed to in the car and like that. But I thought it was a good listen. I thought it was a good listen.
Boy, LL. Did you count how many times he licked his lips in the music video?
No, I didn't. But he's a big dude, man. Like you see him stand next to M.
Yeah, Eminem is mad small. He's tiny.
Yo, hello.
Cool is big,
like,
though. Like,
yeah, he's always been big, but he's in his mid-50s. This guy is huge, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
I want to be like that in my 50s.
Over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta start hitting the gym now, bro. You're almost there.
So I want to play the audio of Lil Wayne responding to not being selected. Just a quote. He said it hurt a lot, and he was heartbroken. So this is just a quote. That hurt. It hurt a lot. I thought there was nothing better. The spot on that stage, on that platform, it broke me, but I'm just trying to put myself together. But I'm going to play the clip real quick to his response he had on IG Live. Someone put it on for maybe it was Shannon Sharp.
Your words turned into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for.
I don't get that part.
And
I get it.
So he blames himself for not being mentally prepared?
Right, because he was probably expecting like, Super Bowl in New Orleans.
But that's the thing, you can't expect anything. You can't.
That's the thing, but that's why he's saying he blames himself for not being mentally prepared. Because he's probably expecting like, they're doing, because there was rumors that they're gonna do their first hip hop like solo artist. They probably thought, who better than me?
Yeah.
The greatest rapper alive,
Now is that something like it's an ego thing, no?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Of course. But every rapper has some kind of ego, man. Yeah. They have to.
I'm gonna play a little bit more of it.
For just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt. It hurt a whole lot. But y'all are amazing. It made me feel like not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like you guys reminded me that I ain't without y'all.
So I'll leave it there. So, the fans came out, other artists spoke about it as well in agreement to having Lil Wayne being the halftime show for this year's Super Bowl coming up.
Yeah.
But should he be hurt though? Should he be upset?
I can see it.
I get what you're saying. Like you could see him being hurt, but like, do you really think you could have expected? Like we were talking about earlier. Like, what has he done recently? Especially if this is gonna be the first big hip hop artist to represent the Super Bowl in the halftime show. So what has he done lately? You know what I mean?
I mean, at the same time, you could use somebody like Rihanna, right? She hasn't released an album in over a decade.
Yeah.
And they put her up there. She had
just
no problem.
Just to play her greatest hits. Yeah. But she's worth $1 billion. She's been in the spotlight. Like,
but at the same time, as a hip hop legend, he has enough hits to do.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? He has everything you would need.
Yeah.
Especially with Usher as well. Usher hasn't really.
He hasn't done it. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't done it.
He hasn't really been charting. He hasn't really been doing anything.
He's been holding Vegas down for like a year.
And
stealing women.
But he's also a good performer. I think they take all those things into consideration.
Yeah.
And going off of the performances you've seen of Lil Wayne as of late.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good, right? And can you fix that up to put on a full performance? Because you don't dance.
Yeah, but that's why I said he's gonna be saved by the other artists that come in to collaborate with him, like Nicki Minaj and Drake. Drake being in the biggest one, Lil Baby, Manny Fred, all of them, you know, Juvenile.
So he would have to put on the performance of a lifetime for that.
Yeah.
Which, listen, I do think he's capable.
Yeah, I think he could do it. Like, you're telling him, like, listen, you got to prepare for the biggest show to represent hip hop. You know?
But I also just think the people in general that voted on this, the artist they were going to choose, just chose the hot hand, right? It's like, why wouldn't we put Kendrick up there? He's been the hottest topic of all summer.
Yeah.
The song is still hitting. Do I still listen to it? No, it's annoying at this point to me. But hey, listen, college football season is around. The bands are probably going to be playing in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's still going to be going.
Yeah.
And then if he releases an album before the Super Bowl,
this is a perfect opportunity for do that.
Perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see.
Speaking about perfect opportunities, PlayStation just announced their PS5 Pro and its release date and also its price. It's going to be releasing this year, November 7th, 2024, at the very low price of $699.99. A lot of people saying the reason for this is that there isn't any competition, so they can do what they please as far as Sony is concerned. Yeah, this is the rumor going on the street. Yes, this is going on in the street.
That was one post.
No, I showed you one post, but there's people talking in the streets like this. Now, PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be a more enhanced console versus what PS5 has already put out. They're gonna enhance their graphics and AI learning, so on and so forth. They had a 8-minute presentation that really didn't give us too much information, and we still don't know much about it. You can pre-order September 26th, but Chris, I would like to know your thoughts.
Whack.
Wow. Okay. Well, then I'll give my thoughts if that's what you gotta say.
No, I got. So
all right, say what you gotta say.
My issue, right, is the differences that they showed. For one, they use a lot of their old PS4 games, right? They use Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 2, all that good stuff. Fun. And the differences were not enough to me for the price change, right? It's like, look at this enhancement on the window all the way 30 feet back. You can see the crack of the window way better than you did before. Or when they showed the Ratchet and Clank when it was like,
Ratchet and Clank from PS5 and Spider-Man,
but they
and
showed
Gran Turismo 7.
They showed the Ratchet and Clank. They were like, oh yeah, the audience in the back. I don't give a. Sorry, I don't care about the audience in the back, bro. I'm not looking at that when I'm playing the game, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, show me the stuff that I care about, right? The stuff that I cared about looked pretty identical.
Yeah, it wasn't enough for you.
There's barely any difference. But then not only is it the price change, it's I know this you have a problem with. There's no disk drive, right?
Yeah, so that pissed me off too.
There's no stand. Where the original comes with a stand. I bought an extra stand anyways for mine, but like, it comes with a stand. Why is that not included? How hard is that to throw it just in the box? You saying you don't have any more? Now I gotta buy it. Now I gotta buy it separately, right?
It's like Apple. They're not giving you no more headphones or charging bricks.
Right. Maybe
just
like
here's a wire to the phone. Yeah.
$20 for the stand, $80 for the freaking disk drive. Now you're spending $800. Add some taxes, probably close to like $850, almost $900 you're spending on a PS5. Now, if you have a PS5 already, what's the point? If you don't have it and you want the better version, by all means, buy the PS5 Pro. Go ahead, have fun. Do it. If you have a PS5 already, it might be stupid, right, Lou?
I'm waiting to hear what you got to say.
To spend your money on this console, $700 plus the extra stuff, because I know Lou, he's gonna buy the disc drive. He's gonna do it, and he's gonna buy the stand.
No,
because that's how Lou is. All right, that's just Lou.
No. So I will say I was very disappointed in PlayStation, and I love PlayStation. But let's take a little trip down memory lane. When the PS3 first released, you had two versions. You had a $600 version and a $500 version. The $600 version had more memory, and you had more USB ports, so on and so forth. But it was $600, right? And then Fast forward to PS4, when the PS4 Pro came out, it was just $100 more than the original price, bringing it to $500. And you saw the difference in the Pro version. Here, a lot of us were anticipating the original price for the PS5 was $500, maybe it's $600 for the PS5 Pro. And we would have the option of digital and the disc one. No, they're just releasing a PS5 Pro digital at $699. And if you want to get a disc drive, you can purchase one for $80 more. Like Chris said, bringing it to $780. Then if you want the stand, I don't care about the stand, but if you want the stand, that's another price. And it's like, why do all of this and not give us an option in price where we buy one with the dish or without the disk drive? So I was anticipating it will be $600 more and maybe $700 with a disk drive. And if it was $700 with a disk drive, I would have probably said yes. But $700 without the disk drive, I'm not going all digital. I know there's a lot of people out there that are digital, and Chris is one of them, and they just love digital content. You don't have ownership of that property. They can take it from you like they did with Concord. They closed the game and they just took the game out of your PlayStation without you even knowing. So, these are the things that I don't like. And I feel like they're going in a way of digital content. And this saves some money, so to speak, but that's another story for another time. But I feel like if it's $700 now for a PS5 Pro digital, what is the PS6 going to be? $900 and no disc drive? So now everything's digital? Like, you're forcing us to just do what the movie business is doing, where DVD sales are dropping, all the physical media is coming out of all the big box stores, and everything is just on streaming services. But if one of those streaming services goes down, your content is down as well. So I don't like that. I feel like we're being force fed to go digital with this PS5 Pro. And I don't know. I felt like it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And then there are people like my friend Chris, Fresco, and Joey. They're like, oh, if you're going to spend $700, $800, get a PC. Well, I have a clip for you, Chris, and the people listening and watching. Let's take a listen.
Do it. Get a PC.
No. Here we go.
Maybe I should just go to PC at this point, because this is quite expensive.
Yeah.
What do you imagine that would cost?
Probably a fair bit more. I mean, you need to have the GPU that you're going to need. I mean, if you consider a holistic view of all of the different components, the enhanced ray tracing, no AMD GPU has that at the moment. The machine learning block, no AMD GPU has that. It's almost like essentially an NVIDIA style feature set, but made by AMD. And the closest equivalent GPU you'll be looking at would be the RTX 4070. The 4060 is quite close to base PlayStation 5, factoring out machine learning and ray tracing. So you're looking at a 4070. I looked on, I think it was Amazon yesterday, Amazon.com, and the cheapest one of those is $540. So beyond that, you've got to get a CPU, a motherboard, memory, power supply, case, 2 terabyte SSD. So it is going to the costs are going to ramp up, right?
Yeah. So saying, oh, go get a PC instead of a PS5, well, you're not going to be able to play GTA 6. And who knows when GTA 6 will be ready for PC. And all the other exclusive titles that come out for PlayStation. Say goodbye to that.
It's going to be a year, man.
All right. Still, do you want to wait an extra year while everybody else is playing it? The biggest game, the biggest anticipated game of all time in history of gaming?
I literally just said if you have a PS5, there's no point of buying the PS5 Pro.
Yeah, but don't tell me you gotta get a
PS5 Pro.
Yeah, but you were saying might as well get a gaming PC, and these mother suckers were all looking up different freaking computers and laptops. Lou, get this, get that.
No. We said get a streaming computer, which is much cheaper than a gaming PC, because you already have a gaming PC that you can play games on. That's what we said. Don't twist our words, buddy. All right?
Well,
we told him, okay, get a computer so you can stream on, and then so it's less wear and tear on your PC that you're playing the games on. You don't have to get a heavy gaming PC to stream. You can get a cheap one. for probably around the same price as the PS5 Pro.
Well, a lot of people were upset with this price. I don't think anyone was happy in the gaming community from this announcement. And plus the way they just advertised it, and the guy Mark Kearney was just so boring. He was talking like dry eye guy, and it was like it was not exciting. This was the first time I was so excited for this announcement, and it was just like let me down. I'm like, come on, man.
I did see a rumor that somebody said, what if the reason this announcement got foiled was because of Concord? Like this was going to be the game that they were like, oh, 8K 120, but then the game did so bad that they had to change the whole showcase up and show all the old games that's been out since 2020, 2022.
Yeah, imagine they would have shown clips of Concord. It was like, you can't even play the game. It's been removed.
Right. So that could be a thing. Like, yo, maybe that messed up their whole rollout, you know, because the game bombed.
Now we got to look forward to the Switch 2. Nintendo, please do better than what.
Man, Nintendo's been stinking it up too.
No, Nintendo's been killing it, bro.
But you know who's been doing good?
Oh, here we go.
Xbox, baby.
Don't even start with Xbox. They just made an announcement
of the year
that they laid off more people.
Yeah, because they're going digital, Lewis. You know this already.
I'm upset with Microsoft and Activision.
The warning is coming. It's here. The digital world is here. You can't stop it, Lewis.
It's so dumb.
Am I a huge fan of it? No.
You are. You're always for it. You buy everything digital.
Yeah, because I'm lazy. I don't feel like
there goes Don.
First of all, Lou, there's no GameStop by me. You know how far I have to travel to go to a GameStop? No, man. I don't want to pay the shipping fees, dog.
Oh, that's true. I just bought
a game. There's no fees. I just get it for whatever it's called.
Space Marine 2, I paid $7 for shipping because the game was sold out everywhere.
Exactly. You see? I don't have to deal with that. If I wanted to play Space Marine 5, it's in my console off rip.
Wouldn't you agree? And I believe this like wholeheartedly. If it's digital, it should be $10 difference. Because when you're making a hard copy, there's money that goes into the disc, there's money that goes into the case, the artwork, all that stuff, and the shipping. If it's digital, it should be $10 cheaper.
But
that would do a difference.
In the developer's defense, I will say this. The cost of making the games is a lot more now than it used to be. Right?
I agree.
And they've for the most part kept the price around the same range. None of these games have gone crazy or above 70, right? It's really only raised $10 at most, which is like the $70. Unless you want the deluxe special edition.
Yeah. Don't ever do anything like that with Ubisoft, by the way, just so you know.
And in my defense, I am forced to be digital for a lot of these games because a lot of the indie games I play are on Steam only. So it's like, and
or giving games like Wukong is just digital right now. Yeah.
And a lot of these games aren't more than like $30 either. So it's like, shout out indie games. You feel me?
Now we want to get into our segment of No Hablo. We have Joeyverse this time. And
Joeyverse.
The last couple of episodes, Chris has been doing very well. So I want to congratulate you, Christopher.
I'm winning.
But now this time we have Joeyverse with the harder words as each week goes on.
Which means I won. Because we're not scoring anything on these, okay?
Yeah. Just want to give you a heads up.
Well, let's go, baby.
He's definitely making them harder. So I'm gonna put this here. You're gonna hear it. This is our friend Joeyverse. Here are the Spanish words. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, at least Fresco try to work with us, you know?
For week 3 are azúcar.
Azúcar.
Why does that sound familiar, though?
You're thinking of azúcar. Celia Cruz.
He said azúcar.
Yeah. I'll repeat it for you one more time.
Week 3 are azúcar.
Azúcar. I'm going to say sugar.
Azúcar. You say sugar, I say salt.
All right. Sugar and salt. You better write this down. Don't forget.
Shoot. Hold on. Wait.
Right.
I'll definitely forget. Hold on.
Yeah. Sugar for me. And you said salt.
We're gonna do salt for azúcar. All right.
Here's the second word.
Aburrido.
Aburrido.
I almost said a color because it sounded like amarillo, which is like I think it's yellow, if I'm not mistaken.
Aburrido.
Aburrido.
Aburrido. Aburrido. What?
Baking. I'm gonna put baking.
Aburrido?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with notebook.
All right. This is the last one.
And tiburón.
Tiburón.
Play it again.
And tiburón.
One more time.
Tiburón.
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 The demon's wrong. I don't know. Yo, Chris holding his stomach. He's chuckling right there.
The demon's wrong is crazy.
Man, what do you call it? What is that?
Tiburón.
And tiburón.
I'm gonna go with
broom. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with tambourine.
Tambourine. All right, write that down. Don't forget, bro. So we're gonna get our answers right now.
We're definitely like completely wrong.
All right, this is the first one.
Your translations for week 3 are sugar.
Oh, I was right. Let's go, Jumbo Bob.
No
I was
way.
right. Oh, wow. Let's go.
GG's.
I didn't expect
That's
that.
the point. I'll give you that.
Okay, next one.
Board and
Board? I put baking.
I was close.
You said, what'd you say, notebook?
Notebook.
How is notebook and board close?
Because there's a B in there, you know?
Yeah, well, mine's is baking. I got a B too. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna go last one.
board and shark.
Shark.
Shark? I said tambourine, bro.
I said broom. Well, where'd you get?
Let's go. I still won.
Well, not this week. This week I won.
No, I won overall.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about overall. We're talking about this week.
No, we're talking about overall because it's the final time.
We
the
don't
final countdown.
We don't know that, right? But
we're gonna start a new Spanish segment.
All right. Well, I will say that was kind of hard. I couldn't believe I got sugar right. I'm really proud of myself there.
That's good. That was good.
Now,
very good.
Chris, what do you have lined up for this week for the content creation? I know you released some videos. Just let the people know, man, where they can find you and stuff.
So, YouTube is Chris Anthony Gaming. I have an Abiotic Factor video
that's gonna
coming.
be fun. Yeah.
And hopefully I can finish the edit for that and my Elden Ring video, which I'm trying to do 2 videos a week. Obviously, there's a clip every day. And as far as live streaming, I'm playing through the entire Life is Strange series. 1 chapter a day, which is great for me because it's literally like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I get off quick. I go to bed because I got work again, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. And we lit.
Yeah, we're going to put all the links down below. Make sure you follow here on the Art of Nonsense YouTube channel. We also have a Spotify. We have Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can follow our individual pages on the websites linked down below. But Chris, lead us out, man.
I don't know how.
You know how to do an intro, but now you don't know how to say goodbye.
Oh, man. Until next time.
I always get that.
Every time too,
yeah. Because I always end my streams that way, so I think of it like that.
You guys know the vibes, man. Catch us on the next episode. And go check out the older episodes, too. Stop being stinky, all right? We got a lot of content, baby. Check it out, baby. You know the vibes. Yeah.